Hi guys, Rich Kid Retro here, back with another pickups video. First of all, I want to thank everyone for liking, subscribing, commenting below. Yeah, I really do appreciate it. Yeah, so a big shout out to everybody who supports me. Sometimes I'm not obviously uploading like every other week, so I only really do pickups like when I actually get them. So thanks everyone who's sort of like kept with me over since my beginning of my channel. So thank you very much, and a big shout out to you guys as well. So this is sort of just a little pickup. I think it was 2 weeks of car boots. Yeah, it was just my local car boot both times actually. It's on a Friday, just locally to me. The Sunday car boots, it's either I've been working or it's been pissing down with rain, so I haven't bothered at all. I did go to one car boot on a Saturday because I had the weekend off. That was rubbish and garbage. That was just another local one. Sort of one of the local ones that's just always on, and there's always loads of dealers, and it's always the same people selling. So yeah, it's just getting really rubbish down here. But to have a car boot on a Friday in a different location sort of brings more, well, different people out. And quite a few people, because it was Friday, quite a few people from like other areas are coming down. So there's one guy, he came down all the way from Exeter, which is like an hour and a half drive, just to go to this car boot on Friday. And it's not like the biggest car boot, it's literally like 15 cars or so. So there's quite a lot of people, because it's only a 3-minute drive from where I live, there's quite a lot of people coming down, like I said, quite far away. I think there's some charity shop finds as well, so I'm just trying to figure out, I think maybe eBay purchased as well. So I'm just trying to, I've shoved it all over here, as I normally do. Yeah, so last Friday, oh yeah, there's a couple of GameCube games that were for sale. One of my friends, he actually picked up the GameCube, was looking at the games. I guess he obviously saw their kids' games. I think he picked up a Sonic Mega Collection one. He purchased the GameCube, which was a purple GameCube, which came with 2 controllers. And I was sort of like walking up and down, looking over, because I know he picks it up and he just puts aside which ones he wants and puts what he decides to where he doesn't. So I gave him like a couple of minutes to sort of, I guess, buy it all, and then I saw him sort of like just buying the GameCube and the one game, and I just walked up and said, "Oh, you finished with these?" And he goes, "Yeah, I finished with these, mate." And so I was able to pick up these. I think I got it for $7.50 in the end. Were these all of it? Yeah, I think I got $7.50 for all of this. And it's like Dance Factory. It's a PS2 game I don't have, and it's just a trash game. So I just whacked that in there as well. Shrek Extra Large. So I'm slowly trying to go for the GameCube set, or obviously just get games I don't have. Some of these sort of like kids ones, ones I sort of like don't have in my collection. So this is Disney Pixar Monsters. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Stuff like this I probably won't play, it'll just go in the collection. But it's just good to check out Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, because it was on the PS1 as well. So check out the GameCube version, see if there's anything different. You can also connect your Nintendo Game Boy to a Game Boy Advance to unlock secret areas and mini puzzles. Cool. So that's bringing new life to Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Somebody's a series of unfortunate events. Let's just say Jim Carrey's a series of unfortunate events. Dreadful film. I can't imagine the game's any good, but that's one I've never played. I don't even remember it being on the PS2 or anything, so yeah, I'll be giving that a go. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Donkey Kong Gongo, what you call it. It's either one of these I don't have, like just on their own, but I've obviously got the bongo set. Harry Potter Quidditch Cup. That was another one I was missing. Yeah, it's just little games like that, which are annoying when you do go in the game shops. They're like sometimes like £5 or £6, or even like £7. I can imagine one of them. Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets, something stupid like that. So it's good just to pick them up. Yeah, $7.50. All that lot was there. Oh, it even included the bongos. And the bongos, which it's not in the best condition. Yeah, this is part of the deal. So this is definitely going to be trade fodder for when I go on my retro road trip soon, and when I put on my little convention table, my once every 6 month convention table. So just means nothing to me, that, to be honest. But it's just good trade fodder. What else was there? Okay, that was like last weekend's car boot. Oh, and every time I see a PlayStation as well, I always pick it up. I think I got this for £3 in the end. So yeah, same car boot, PlayStation 1. This controller's got no, obviously, the rubber things on the what's it called, the axis, what you call the DualShock bit, the thumbs. So yeah, for £3, it's not bad. It actually works, which is good. So another little like trade fodder as well. All my broken controllers, I've got a box just in the garage of broken controllers, and probably one day I'll just get rid of them or something, or just do something with them. They're slowly building up. It's probably about 50 to 60 controllers, just like a full system, just in there, all destroyed. Okay, that was sort of like last Friday's car boot at that car boot, and then like the week before on the Friday was sort of like this stuff, I think, if I remember correctly. And what quite surprised to find this at the car boot. I saw a lady there, and I'm like, oh okay, I've sure seen you somewhere before. She had this, another item, which is another PlayStation, I think. And I think this was £3, and the PlayStation was like £3 as well. So I'm not sure. I think I got both for £5 or both for £6. And I was thinking, I recognise you. Walked around, and I realised it's one of the sort of like the traders in Plymouth. They must have come down. She must have thought, oh, let's just do a little car boot. And he was sort of selling his, I guess, incomplete stuff like that. I can imagine. It just stuff. I think it was like incomplete Lego or something. Yeah, just random stuff like that. And I sort of looked stuff like, I'm sure I know where you are. So I picked this up, and then 2 minutes later, I saw him, the trader, sort of go over to sort of said, "Oh, there's not much here, but don't know why we bothered." And I looked, thinking, "Oh, okay, now I know who you are." Because I had a quick look at this, and I thought I could see it wasn't complete, but I thought, it's not going to be complete at all. And the PlayStation picked up from them might be broken, but I haven't tested it yet. But yeah, as soon as I saw, I thought, they're just selling basically their trader trash like I do. So this was Advance Hero Quest. It was £3, and yeah, it took a bit of time to sort it out. I've also got Advance Hero Quest myself, so you can see down there. My one was missing some pieces, so it's literally like a 20-year-old game. It was missing some pieces, so I was able to complete my set with the set I purchased, and I was able to chuck a couple more figures in there, and a couple more doors, a couple more tiles, just so when we do play that, you can make it bigger and just make it more expansive. And yeah, so I was able to bag everything up, and I've still got like a bag of figures here, and I know I'll be able to literally trade this with my board game friends, and easy better get like £5 for it, if not even £10, depends on obviously the trade. So I completed my set, put more extra pieces in there to make it a bigger game, which me and my friend Dale, we're really happy about that. Got a game, obviously, yeah, and then I'll be able to sell or trade this on. Such a good game, Hero Quest. There's 2 Advanced Hero Quests. I've got them both. One was like the MB Advanced Hero Quest, and this is a Games Workshop Hero Quest. So basically, MB did like a deal with Games Workshop and basically published Hero Quest. And I think by the time here they realised they sold really well. Games Workshop decided we may as well do our own and like cut out the license basically and earn a bit more money. So that's what Games Workshop does really. There's loads of board games that have released lately through Fantasy Flight Games, and yeah, they had obviously Fantasy Flight Games basically take the sort of like Warhammer 40,000 universe. They create their own games and release it like that. But now board gamers get really big at the moment, and Games Workshop is mainly just tabletops. And they're realising they're losing so many tabletop gamers, the proper big armies for people to like proper board games and stuff. And so they've sort of gone their separate ways now. Fantasy Flight Games and Games Workshop have gone their separate ways. And there's 2 or 3 really big like board games, well-selling board games that they both did together over the last year or so. One of them is this one, Forbidden Stars. So it's in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, and it's really done by Fantasy Flight Games, and then the Games Workshop, like random guy who actually worked with them. But now they've sort of fallen out, and now they've gone their separate ways. There was going to be 2 or 3 expansions for this. They got like loads of card games as well. That's really well supported, and yeah, they've basically gone their separate ways and fallen out. So, and now it's all like kicked off. I'm like, God. So you spend like £60 on a board game, thinking there's going to be expansions for it, but there isn't. Even though they've made the expansions. So So in the local convention or local like not a local convention. Then the last convention they always have one big one or 2, basically 2 big ones a year where they sort of like plan the board games for next year, all the publishers and that, which everybody goes to. That's like report all the publishers, board game makers. And basically they announced it's sort of basically fallen out, which is really annoying. So Game Workshop have gone their separate ways. So they're used to just bloody using everyone else to release some games. Everyone buys them and then they sort of get back in the picture. Okay, next games. What else was? So that was that. Oh yeah. There was a box of. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I keep on finding like our stuff that I want underneath the table now in boxes. No longer like on the table, because my generation probably about 5 years ago was doing that, and now it's just like the younger generation. Even like they seem to be like the Wii came out in 2006, so they're sort of selling all the Wii games from 2006 to 2008. But before it was like 2000 onwards and stuff, selling all these games. I was walking around, I just saw some videos on the floor, and I thought, oh, this Kabu shit. Moved a couple of videos around, and yeah, this was it. Couldn't believe it. So one of them was Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3. I don't have this box, so I was well happy. And these were £3 for the lot. Game Boy Gallery 5-in-1 games. I don't have this boxed. I've seen so many cartridges all the time, but this is sort of the first box ones I've ever seen. So well happy to get one of these. Came with some books. I asked did she have any more, because obviously there was like the Game Boy like little booklet. And it was Super Mario Land, and she's like, nah, I don't have any more. And what in another, or it was just underneath it, was Legend of Zelda: A Link's Awakening for the Game Boy. A little bit flattened. It's complete. Got the rule book and the cartridge. So well happy to get this. I've got a version in my cabinet, but the box is battered, so the box is probably worse. But obviously, I'll check the book, because this book is in really good condition, and I'll probably swap the books out. Or just need to check it. I can imagine mine was in good condition, but it's always good picking up games like this, swapping that condition. So this probably will be for trade. Probably trade it with sort of like you guys or the people in the groups, rather than just taking it into a game shop and give me 150 for. So that's why I normally take the trash like this in, stuff I don't care about. And I think that was it from there. Oh no, there's this lot as well. Oh yeah, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I think that came with that PS1. True Pinball. Rubbish. The booklet for it. Okay, I think at the same car boot, someone was selling some Xbox games, and I picked up them and I was like, oh, I need some of these games. Would you take a tenner for the lot? And they were like, yes. And I was like, okay. So I was quite surprised I got this lot for a tenner. Call of Duty Black Ops. For me, that was the last best Call of Duty. It's probably about 5 years ago now. What's this one? Oh, 2010. 6 years ago. Fucking hell. Left 4 Dead 2. Oh, amazing game. Absolutely amazing. I wish they'd do another one, but it's by Valve, yeah. And they don't seem to do any. They don't do anything in freeze. Halo 4. Never played Halo 4. Halo Reach. Never played Halo Reach. Was that when it was like, oh no, that Halo Reach was Bungie and the other one was 343 Industries. I remember playing either this or Halo 4 at a convention, and you could run like Call of Duty. It was basically Call of Duty but in like Halo world. Halo 3, which was, yeah, brilliant. Oh, 2007. Fuck me. 9 years old. Amazing. Absolutely loved Halo 3. Halo Anniversary. And Halo ODST. So is this the newest one? Oh no, 2009. So I thought, I picked up nearly the whole Halo set. So happy with that, and that was all for a tenner. So I'll probably get rid of Call of Duty Black Ops because I've already got it for the PS3. But sometimes you just pick up games, you think, will you take a tenner? And they're like, yeah. You're like, okay, you trust your luck. I picked up another Avatar Legend of the Aang Master Elements. Another trading card game. And these always come with like 2 like random like basically like leaders, you could say. And there's probably about 15, 16 different leaders. So until you buy this and know which leader you get in there. And you have loads of cards as well. And each leader like corresponds with like an element like water, fire, but you don't get like all the water cards or all the fire cards. You get like 4 water cards. And you can have another box that'll give you 10 water cards. So to sort of have a proper like water card to go with your leader, you need about 6 of these. You need to go crazy and buy 6 of these or something stupid. But I've got 4 now, so hopefully my like 10 leaders or 10, 15 leaders that I've got, I'll be able to create some decks for them. Yeah, so 2 random chamber cards. Ridiculous. So yeah, cool. So I've got that. Slowly again, I love my little card games. Oh yeah, here's the PlayStation that I got from the trader. Came with Formula 1, Snooker World Championship, probably when Mark Williams is good, International Track and Field, which is awesome, absolutely awesome, brilliant multi-tap 4-player game, all batting the button, batting the buttons? Button bashing the buttons. WM Warzone. Dreadful. I used to love making my wrestlers and that. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. But this one looks different. Because it's got some different writing on the back. Well, it might be. It's got whatever A, it says ST. Oh, I don't know what that means. But yeah, I can tell on the back that it's like different writing. Rugrats. And the PlayStation, which I imagine is not going to be working. So yeah, definitely going to test this. That's the first thing I always check is like if the lid opens. So it might be okay, could be okay. Yeah, the trader that I was on about, he's not really a video games trader, so or even like a Warhammer or anything like that. So he normally does his little gadgets like the mobile phones, buys like the shittest looking stereo you've ever seen, but still buys it. VCD players, they seem to be like CD players, but they're called VCD or something, little smaller CD DVDs, I think. So he normally collects those guys. He normally like the technology guy. You get the car boots. So I'm praying that from that one works. Be good trading as well. So yeah, so happy with that. eBay purchased Pokemon Heart Gold version. This was just the box and the Pokewalker. No, it didn't come with a Pokewalker. Yeah, it was just the box, the manual, everything apart from the game and the Pokewalker. Luckily, it was someone put like buy it now, like £14 on eBay, I think it was. I've had this for about 2 weeks actually, 2 or 3 weeks. So I was able to buy this, and I'm trying to think how much did I actually pay for it. I think it was 20 quid actually. It might have been 20 quid. And I missed out on one that was an auction for 14 quid or something. Yeah, so it's about 20 quid I got this for. But I had 2 copies of Pokemon Heart Gold in the cabinet. One was sealed, one was unsealed. I think I picked them up from like the supermarkets ages ago when they were selling them all for like stupid like 4 quid whatever. And everyone put on like the Facebook, the game traders. And everyone was just like driving around buying all the Pokemon games and everything. So I just need a Pokewalker for that. So I thought, yeah, I've already got a game sealed that I've put in here. So I thought it's a cheaper one than spending 50, 60 quid, spending 20 quid on the box. I've already got the game, which cost me like £4 or £5. It had a big red sticker still on it from the supermarket. And yeah, so hopefully I can get the Pokewalker. I can imagine I might have the Pokewalker somewhere. So I've definitely seen some, but it might just be in a cabinet or something. I remember seeing one, but I've been looking to buy one. But it's, yeah, not bad condition box. I definitely wrote to him to say, make sure can you put it in a big box so it doesn't get squashed. He was like, oh okay, I'll do that for you. I was just going to put it in a normal like jiffy bag or something. I'm thinking, fucking hell, if he did that, the box would have been destroyed and squashed. Ridiculous. So if you do buy stuff like that, just always, like, whether it's a Game Boy game off eBay, Super Nintendo game, just always say to him, can you make sure you put it in a box and it doesn't get squashed in the post? Because the amount of times you do buy games off eBay, Amazon and bloody, and yeah, anything that's boxed, it comes squashed, and then you have to like email them, sort that out, and then sometimes they give you a discount. You stop with a game, which you have to then go buy a game because you want a better condition one and try and get rid of the squash one you've already had. Yeah, the sort of like 2 weeks ago car boot, which was on the Friday. I wasn't actually going to go. Just where I live, there was like a massive accident. I drove to like this local like super discount store, and I just saw cars just on the side of the road and like lorries just parked. And I just pulled up to the roundabout. I'm like, what's going on here then? And I saw some guy. He looked like he was about to stop the traffic. So I thought, shit, I don't want to be stopped. I don't want to be stuck here. So I'm like, sort of like drove past him. And he's like going, slow down. I thought, well, there doesn't seem anything going on here. And yeah, drove to the super discount store. Went in there, bought some bits for about 5 minutes. Drove to go back up, and it was like the biggest queue back up to that roundabout. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe there wasn't like an accident. Before you know it, there's a police helicopter above. And I'm just like, oh god, I only literally live like a mile away. This is crazy. Been there half an hour. And then, yeah, you obviously we live in Cornwall, so you've got the tourists there with the big caravans, lorries, because it's the main like lorry route through like Cornwall. So I was able to, in the end, loads of people just like driving on the other side of the road because they knew there was a turn into the right, so everyone started doing that, and then I thought I'd just follow everybody, turn right. But also, everyone was following, I guess, from the other direction or the other fork seat. Say if I'm going this way, there's people going that way to this roundabout, that way to the roundabout, and that way to the roundabout. 4 ways into a roundabout. So I was like supposed to be going there to the roundabout. But I decided to go here. But then all the people who were coming here were also turning off and going here. So everyone's meeting, you got lorries doing the same, all the local people doing the same, and it was absolutely chaos. So I thought, oh, I can't actually go to this roundabout like this way, so I have to go this way to go on this road. Because I thought the road to the roundabout there might have to crash. But yeah, so I decided to turn around and then go leftwards. But then everyone was doing the same. Because I thought, oh great, nightmare. So my journey, which should took about literally 2 minutes in the car, took 45 minutes. Was able to sort of go around the roundabout and cut back in. And yeah, I went over like a flyover on like the dual carriageway. And you saw the traffic, oh, miles down the road. You're like, oh, okay, what's happened? You listen to the local inbred news. They're like, oh, a car just literally just went crashed into the middle of the roundabout, and into the middle of the roundabout there's like this little, I guess like a mini, I don't know, stone circle. So yeah, so there's like a major crash there. Paramedics and everything. So I thought, I'm trying to go home. I thought I'm never going to get home because I have to come up this like motorway. Everyone's just driving the goddamn local routes. And yeah, pretty crazy. So I thought, oh, I'll just drive where into the nearest town, do some charity shop hunting, where everything all calms down. And this is what I found at the charity shops, and then I went to the car boot afterwards. But yeah, so I went to charity shops, and I got Tum Splitters Future Perfect. That was 99p. Super Mario Galaxy, 99p. Star Wars Battlefront 2. That was 99p. I think it was, yeah. Championship Paintballing. That was £1. Armoured Core Another Age, 99p. Mech Assault 2 Lone Wolf, 99p. And PTO 4 Pacific Theatre of Operations. Now this game looks fucking cool. And that was like 99p. And I was just talking to my friend, he goes, oh, you going to the car boot later on? I thought, oh shit, the car boot's on today. And that's when I drove up, got some of this stuff the first week. And I did arrive like 20 minutes late, and someone had these for sale. And yeah, so Pokemon plushies, Pikachu and Co. I think they ended up with £2 each. 2, 4, 6, 8. No, there was £7 in all. Yeah, I remember getting £1 off. We were trying to get them for £5, and she's like, nah, I want £2 each. She's like, oh, £7, and she's like, yeah. So I've got them for that. Yeah, so well happy to get these guys in the collection. And also the same car boot. I got Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. I haven't actually played that. Or did I? I literally was like running around and it wasn't the best, if I remember. And Resident Evil 6. Which I didn't like. Resident Evil 6 was completely different to the Resident Evils that no. So was Raccoon City. But it's just good to have them slowly. I'm like picking up all the Resident Evil games again and then probably just going to put them in a cabinet. Yeah, so that's about it, guys. Just some mini little pickups. Some trash games, some games I've never heard of, so I'll give it a go. Some trade fodder. Pokemon Heart Gold, I just need the Pokewalker. Some collections for the actual like individual video game series collection. Must not squash the Zelda, Pikachu, you fat obese goddamn animal. Yeah, so thanks. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for liking and sharing. Cheers.